Right, so this morning I woke up, I was contemplating a few things. I looked at my signed picture of Mike Tyson and I asked, Mike, what shall I do with my life? And immediately the answer came to me. Mike said, Adam, go forth and end the drug war. Not just little weed I'm talking about the real drugs, the coca, the heroina, not just on the streets of London or whatever, because it does damage all around the world. We're going to end it in Colombia, Mexico, and the best way of spreading peace is ending that silly war on drugs. And how are we going to do that, you might ask? Well, decriminalisation and not prosecuting drug users and offenders, whatever. You take the money away from the black market and the black market dies. And what the black market brings, the illegal sale, if you're not going to a nice business to purchase your drugs or whatever, you got to go to some dodgy geezer on the side of the road. And with that comes all the people getting robbed, all the other little things which brings the violence, the money struggles, the power, the different gangs selling the drugs or whatever. It's like alcohol. Fucking when that got decriminalised, all the mafia and that, fucking they suffer. Like, you take a look at countries that have already implemented this. It's like Portugal, Holland. They don't prosecute people, and they actually have clinics that are set up where people can go and do all the drugs. It takes them off the street. It stops dirty needles being laid about. It's one of them. It's like, and how we fucking tackle this issue is by talking about it. The more we talk about it, the more people actually know about it, and they don't look at drug users as dirty people. The people who have, for whatever reason in their life, ended up down that path, and they need some guidance, some help, whatever. But forgetting that, it's the violence that comes with it. Just cocaine being illegal and people buying a little bag on a Friday night, that's causing people to die in Colombia. It's like you're contributing to the trade or whatever. And like, that's all good. You might be having a good little Friday night and that, but I don't really want to know that. Say you buy ants, what's that? Let's not talk that big. You buy a gram or whatever. Every year you end up buying an ant's coat. So that is probably at one point, for one of you, contributed to somebody dying in Mexico or Colombia. You might argue like, fucking, we don't want a load of legal drugs on the street, or the kids are going to go and fucking start taking them. But statistics, man, it's in these countries where they have actually done it, implemented the stuff, rates go down. Kids don't look at it and think, oh, it sort of takes the allure away from it. And it's one of them. It's like, when you're buying a drug, you don't know that it is what you're saying. It's like, at least if the market's regulated, it's going to be safer. There's going to be a lot less overdoses, early deaths, whatever. Especially weed, man. I ain't even going to talk about weed in this one, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing from now on. We're going to be fucking constantly talking about this shit, drug war, and because it's all about the violence. So I nearly died myself through knife violence. So I need to be spreading this message to the youth. Potentially one person might listen to my words, not go and stab someone, and that's a fucking bonus. We're winning in life, you know what I mean? I think the best way of finding happiness is like having one of these missions, because I'm thinking like, do I want to be rich, do I want to be a rapper, do I want to be a fucking whatever, but nah, I just want to have something where I can constantly wake up and know that that's my purpose and that's what I'm fucking working towards. Because I'm a good speaker, you can't say I'm not. People are going to hear me, they're going to listen to me. If I can just get one young fucking lad to listen, whatever, and then go on and start preaching this shit just to his mate, then that's good. Because where I'm living, it's a bit different. It's easy to say all this shit because we're in the woods, we're in the country where people are peaceful with each other and that. But in the cities and that, it's different, isn't it? And we need to work on changing it, man. It's crazy. Message done.